faces, feel it sinking in. Lonely faces, say you need a friend. No matter the distance, I will always be there. No more inhibition, I'll show you I care. You've been lost and alone in the city of lights, I know.
Real quick, I wanted to show you this. Hello friends, welcome back to the channel, or if you are new here, welcome. Today I have a very short video for you, but I am sharing today the grocery haul that I am planning on having for the next few weeks. My goal is to use these groceries to plan some very cheap meals and hopefully stay at a budget of only $100 a week for the next few weeks. So I usually do budget challenges for 1 week. This one I am trying to stretch over the next few weeks. Let's go through this grocery haul. So this is the next morning. We always get groceries in the evening, usually on Fridays, because we live about an hour away. So I always kind of put it in the freezer. So some stuff will be frozen because this is from last night. But anyway, my goal for this was to keep it around $100 a week. I do have some extra things out, like a couple like drinks and snacks and stuff for the kids, and those don't really count. I'm trying to keep those at a minimum as well, but for the most part, I'm trying to keep the meals to about $100 a week. So this is going to be, I'm hoping for more than a week. I obviously spent more than $100 in this haul, and like I said, I did put like some of the snacks and just a couple odds and ends away already, but for the most part, this is going to be our haul for, I'm hoping the next couple weeks. So my goal is to take this stuff and stretch it as much as I can and kind of just come up with meals along the way and figure out what I can do with all of these things to stretch it. So anyway, let's go ahead and just start it. The sun is a little blinding, so I apologize. It's always very bright in the morning. So we got some toilet paper and paper towels. Most of this stuff is from Walmart. However, I always buy these paper towels from Aldi. They, I swear, are Bounty brand, and they are very cheap for this whole package, and they always last us. So I get those from Aldi, and the rest should be from Walmart. We got some Italian style cheese, 2 pounds of sharp cheddar, some sour cream. This is, I hope you can see this. Yogurt, some more butter. I still have, I think, one of these boxes in the fridge. I did get a large thing of eggs, so 60 eggs. At my store, they are a little over $11, so whenever that they are that low, I will try to get some if I have room for them. So I got 60 eggs. We have some frozen vegetables still in the fridge, and then I also still have some veggies and stuff on hand, so I didn't have to get too much. But we got 2 things of frozen green beans, 1 package of oven roasted turkey breast, lunch meat. Okay, so this is harder to see, but this is the chicken and leg quarters. This, I only got 1, and I usually can stretch this to 2 or 3 meals depending on what I'm making. So I got a 10-pound bag. I think it's 10 pounds. Yeah, 10-pound bag. They are about $7 at my Walmart for this bag. And like I said, I can stretch it to a couple different meals. We got a thing of bacon, just 1 pound of bacon, some meatballs, some sausage. This was actually kind of a last minute thing because I decided that breakfast sounded really good. So we don't usually buy these, but I wanted to make breakfast with them. So we got those. I got 2 things of these boneless, skinless chicken breasts because if you have not seen my other videos, I can usually stretch these with 2 meals, kind of also depending on what the meals are. So my family, depending on what they are, like a crock pot meal generally, we can use just 2 of these to stretch it for our family of 6. If it's a different meal like chicken tenders or chicken sandwiches, something like that, I usually will need 3. So this one in particular would be 2 different meals. So together this would be 4 meals, hopefully. We got the 5 pounds of ground beef because it was on sale at Walmart for $22. So we got 5 pounds. I did want to also get ground turkey, but they were completely out of ground turkey. So I do plan on also going and getting some of that. But this should be about 5 meals if I can stretch it properly, and then plus whatever I use for the ground turkey. All right, so like I said, we did have some stuff on hand. Like I had some potatoes, so I got 1 10-pound bag. I was getting low on onions, so I grabbed another bag of them. We have like avocados and acorn squash and tomatoes and stuff like that, so I really did not need too much. I got lettuce and some whole mushrooms, jalapenos, I couldn't see what those were, and some more pickles, some more mayo. It's always good to have on hand, so I try to just pick up 1 for our pantry even if we already have some. I got a couple things of brown gravy just to have, some bananas. I got a 2-pound box of the elbow pasta noodles, so I'll be stretching that a couple meals. I got the larger box of the white rice, so again that will stretch quite a bit. Some pasta sauce, some evaporated milk, chicken, cream of chicken, tuna. We get the 4 cans. My boys love eating that for lunch, so that's pretty much what that's going to be for. A couple cans of black beans, some diced tomatoes, some corn, just some bouillon cubes. I got the beef flavor just to have in the pantry in case I need it. Some tortillas. Oh, I left these out because I love these. They are sugar-free. Let me get them out of the sun a little. Or is that enough? Okay, there we go. I've been eating these. I used to eat these when I was in the hospital, like pregnant with my kids. I would eat these as a healthier option. I like to have these whenever I'm trying to cut out sugar and stuff like that. So they're just about calories. They're just as much as like an Oreo or whatever. But you know, if you're trying to cut sugar or anything like that, these are a really great option to have. So I've been having these recently, so I bought more of those. I have not tried these ones, but they were in that whole section with the 0 sugar fudge brownie chocolate chip. And we buy this brand sometimes and we really like it. So I'm gonna give these a try and see if they are any good. But basically these are like snacks that I have been eating just to kind of cut out sugar a little bit more. I got my coffee. This lasts me. This is probably 32 ounce, so 2 pounds. And this has been lasting me like at least a month. I don't even know the last time I had to buy it. It's been a while. So this will last me at least a month. I needed to fill up a little bit more sugar. I have a lot, but I didn't want to run out, and I'm hoping to bake quite a bit and do bread and stuff like that. So to kind of fill in gaps for snacks and make things stretch a little longer. So I'm planning on doing some homemade stuff, and I needed a little bit of sugar. I needed a lot of flour, so I got a big bag of flour, a small thing of sugar, some chocolate chips, to bake with. I got the minis and just the normal size. My husband got these for like a, man, the sun is brutal. Sorry about that. He got these for just like to snack on and to bring to work. I got a couple boxes of these because Theo will not stop asking for those like chocolate muffins in the bag, except they're basically brownies. And but he doesn't get that, or he's pretending he doesn't get that. And so I know that he's gonna try to convince me that they're chocolate muffins for like breakfast, and I just cannot fall for that. So I refuse to buy them, and I'm like, you know what, we're gonna buy a box and we'll just make our own. So we bought 2 boxes to just do that. At some point we'll make little tiny, you know, those like little 2-bite chocolate brownie bites or whatever they are. That's our goal for that. So we're gonna do that. And then we do not really buy pop unless it's like an occasion or it's weirdly on sale, but we try not to buy too much pop. We don't really want our kids drinking it, and we don't really drink it, so we get these, and our kids do like these. We got a couple strawberries. Some of these have already been put away, but they like this red, white, and blue pop. It probably tastes like that. I don't drink these, but that's one of their favorite ones. So I got a couple of those, and then I also got a couple of the orange and cream. So anyway, we also did get a large water over there. So we got all that. Like I said, the only things that really aren't out here are some of the kids' like snacks. And even those, I told them that, you know what, we're gonna make that stretch as well. So once you eat it all, it's gone until we go and get groceries. And I'm trying to do groceries when we basically have like nothing left. So we will see. Like I said, I will be updating on my Friday videos with the total amount for the meals throughout each of the weeks. But I'm hoping to do about $100 per week for our meals. Okay, so really quickly, while I am putting everything away and finishing up the video, I wanted to add exactly why I'm doing this. So if you have not seen any of my other previous grocery hauls, I generally spend about $300. It's kind of been creeping closer to $400 per week on groceries. And that does include, you know, the snacks, it includes any household items, stuff like that. But I have really been trying to get that number down, and I'm trying to get it, if I can stay at $100 a week, you know, obviously that would be the case for the entire month. I would be spending $400 about for the whole month. Now, I know for household stuff and like the extras, they tend to add up, and honestly, that was the biggest portion of this grocery haul. So I'm hoping, though, if I can kind of figure something out, I'm thinking that if I'm not planning each and every meal and buying for every meal, and instead I'm just buying the staples and then figuring out what I can do for all of those, making them stretch and making meals that do stretch, I'm thinking that I will be able to achieve this goal of only spending $100 a week on meals. My goal behind this, though, was basically we have a couple things that have popped up that I am trying to pay off, and so that is primarily the reason, but also I absolutely cannot stand that we are spending so much every single week on groceries. I have 4 kids, and it is understandable. We're here all the time. We eat all of our meals here, and so, I mean, it is understandable that it is so high, but I just cannot get over spending that much. So I am really trying to cut that number down significantly and be able to use that money every month in other places. So that is my driving goal. And I am so excited to do it. I love challenges like this, and so I'm actually really excited. I do know that there are so many different families that also are struggling with grocery prices right now. So if that can help in any way, getting any ideas or, trying to figure out how we can cut these grocery budgets down at all, I am so there for it. I also feel like it is important to note that I'm not really removing my kids' snacks so much. I am trying to limit them and stretch them out a bit more than I usually do, but I'm also trying to fill that void in with desserts and stuff that I'll be making from scratch. I just want to be able to stretch this, but I don't really want them to miss any of the stuff or feel like they're going without. So for right now, I am still buying the snacks that they're used to having on a weekly basis and just slowly working them into spreading them out a little bit more. But anyway, you will see this coming week when I post on Friday. I will be sharing the meals that we had, and I will also be sharing the budget that we stuck to for the week. So if you're interested in that, you'll be able to find that on this week's Friday video. But other than that, that is pretty much all that I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Crowded places.